Today I'm going to showcase the best build you've never heard of. So this is a 6 trait build. It is a very inexpensive build. This is a very wonky modifier, so we'll see how it works with this modifier. This modifier is called merge bonus, and essentially you get a drop every time you merge a card. It drops a one-star version of the card that you merged. So this is a very interesting modifier. So we'll see how it goes. This build that I'm talking about is very inexpensive. It's a 2.8 average elixir per unit, and it includes both P.E.K.K.A.s, Mega Knight, Valkyrie, Executioner, and Wizard. So pretty inexpensive build. We'll see if we can't start to get some merges here. We're going to sell that off immediately, and this is diabolical for us. Not a great start, especially with this modifier. We have not had a great start. I had terrible positioning here as well, so looks like we're not going to get a... Oh, we did get 1 kill there. Hallelujah. We got 1 kill. All right, let's see if we can't find some merges here. That's solid. That is solid. We're going to need both of those for sure. All right, let's just cycle this. So not all bad here. Looks like we are going to actually be able to beat our opponent here, which is nice. And hopefully we will have started enough generation of elixir to keep things rolling here. All right, I'm thinking that we may actually get... See, we need this in. We can sell that off. What do we have here? P.E.K.K.A. Okay. This modifier actually really confuses me on how to play it. Why can't I click on this? Okay, it finally let me click on it. It was an executioner the whole time, so that kind of stinks. But I think maybe we're actually going to be able to win this. I don't know. He's got 3-star Dark Goblin. Can we hold up versus that? Maybe. Wizard, you are so weak, Wizard. All right, let's buy a troop first before we sell anything off. That's fantastic. Let's just sell that off for now. All right, let's just cycle this P.E.K.K.A. here. Maybe we can get a 4-star. Gosh, this modifier is so confusing to me. There's so many different orbs flying around, and I don't know what to keep and what to sell. This is an extremely confusing modifier for me. But maybe we'll sell this Valkyrie off, and maybe we can get find another one in the shop that we can merge. Okay, we actually don't need that as part of our build. We're missing the Mega Knight, actually. Mini P.E.K.K.A. there. All right, unfortunately, we still don't have our build. This guy has our Mega Knight. And he's got a very tanky build to boot. Full clan. Executioner. We're not going to win this. This is an extremely... I don't know, man. Maybe we do. This P.E.K.K.A. is so freaking tanky. I think maybe we actually do win this. This modifier is so confusing to me, though. We did win that. That's absolutely insane that we won that versus a 3-star witch. Not a 3-star witch. 3-star archer queen. Okay, let's, I don't even know what to sell anymore. Got all these cards on the freaking bench. Sell it. Why can't I click either one of those? Because I have a unit on the bench. Oh, man, this is, very unfortunate here. I'm too busy clicking stuff. I can't even upgrade because I'm too busy clicking stuff. Okay. We are not going to get the build here, but maybe we can win with these tanky P.E.K.K.A.s. I don't know. think it'd be a long shot for us to win this, especially with him getting the stun like he does. We're gonna stay in the game at least. We're not gonna win this, but we're gonna stay in the game. Alright, what do we have? Okay, there's a final piece to our puzzle there. It's less confusing now with all of these cards. Do need that. I'm just going to keep that bubble there. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure how to play this modifier. We have an infinite amount of elixir, and I'm just stuck not knowing what to do here. Alright, unfortunately... Oh, okay, nice. We're playing the guy who's out. We are going to get a 4-star P.E.K.K.A here, which is nice. We are the final 2, and we are going to get a 4-star Valkyrie as well. So 4 stars are raining down on us now. We don't need that anymore. We do need the wizard. We could use mini P.E.K.K.A actually. Mega Knight, excellent. Do 3-star that. Man, this is a confusing modifier. Alright, we finally 3-star that as well. My brain is just like spinning right now because of how crazy this modifier is. I actually think we're going to win this with 2 4-stars, especially with how tanky our 2 4-stars are. But we'll see. You never know, but we have 2 very tanky 4-stars. This was a crazy modifier, man. I'm still not used to this modifier. I've probably only played this modifier a handful of times. We do end up taking the win there with this 6 trait. It is a very tanky 6 trait. Let's see how we do without such a crazy modifier. So we're going to try to get goblins early. We can't quite pull it off, unfortunately. And unfortunately, we didn't get goblins either, so it's a lose-lose situation for us. The only way it's positive if this guy can take me out before his Echo Sage goes off. Okay. So we're just going to cycle through and see how much elixir we can find through cycling here. Hopefully a decent amount. We do get 2 ranged units on the field, which is nice. Playing against Echoes, there's actually 2 Echo Sages in this lobby, which is extremely strange for this Elo. We're going to be able to take this Echo Sage out. We did. Okay, nice. We are going to get a 3-star, and we're going to sell it immediately. 3-star Dragon, and we're going to sell that immediately. We're just going to keep cycling through, looking for the cards we need for this build. Okay, we've got a couple of them there. There's another one. Sell that. Maybe we can 3-star this wizard here. That would be nice. There's a P.E.K.K.A. We're going to need that as well. Let's go ahead and put that P.E.K.K.A in, actually. So, unfortunately, my positioning wasn't the greatest, but we did do a pretty good job as far as elixir management there. I'm hoping that we can take this guy out. I think we are going to be tanky enough to take him out unless that queen just goes off. But I think we're going to be able to take it out. I don't know, though. He had the range. That queen had the ranger trait and ended up beating us there. Okay, we have all the cards we need now. We just have to level them up. That's all. I'm actually going to cycle that out just for more elixir here. Alright, so the Echo Sage worries me. But it's not a 4-star Echo Sage yet, so it's not too worrisome. It only got 1 ability off on us, so that is good news. Let's cycle this Mega Knight. See if that can help generate some elixir for us. Go with the P.E.K.K.A there. Got the Mega Knight back, which is excellent. We did make 1 small upgrade there. But we do have the trait. We do have the 6 build trait, so hopefully we can come out on top here. Alright, this opponent does have kind of a squishy build, so that is good news for us. We are the only Spirit Empress here, so hopefully we can continue to cycle here. Actually gonna cycle this Mega Knight immediately. Do get a 3-star there. That's good. Oh my god, I just bought the wrong card. Hopefully that won't put us too far behind. We do get the Mega Knight again. I could cycle again, but I'm just going to wait. They don't have a 4-star yet, but I imagine as soon as they make one move here, they're going to get a 4-star. Luckily, our Mega Knight stuns it and takes him out. So that's a good example there. All you guys who are struggling with Echo Sage, stun units are a counter to Echo Sage, ranged units are a counter to Echo Sage, and Monk is a counter to Echo Sage. So everybody who's complaining about how they can't beat the Echo Sage, try to go for those 3 types of units, and you'll be a lot more successful. Alright, let's see what our opponent is. He's got the Valkyrie and the P.E.K.K.A. And he's probably just blocking the Mega Knight, I would imagine, but it looks like we're going to take this relatively easily. So this build, 2 for 2, man. When you can get it and you can level it up a decent amount, it is a very strong build. So let's see if we can go 3 for 3 with this very tanky but inexpensive build. Unfortunately, we don't get goblins to start, and we don't even get to activate a trait to start. I just try to buy cheap, and unfortunately, the shop was not kind to us. And we'll see if we can make it up in the next round. Still no merges, but at least we have some traits activated for this round. So hopefully we can take out at least 2 of their units. Oh, you know what? The P.E.K.K.A's surviving there. I think we actually win this round with the P.E.K.K.A's healing themselves. P.E.K.K.A's are kind of an undervalued trait this season. I myself kind of undervalue them a little bit. But as you can see, they can be very helpful. I'm just going to cycle through all these cards just to try to grab some elixir, because we need the elixir. All right, we end up with a mediocre build here. It's kind of weak, actually, but we do have 2 throwers in, which is helpful. Blasters, excuse me. I always call them throwers, but they're actually called blasters. We are going to get a 3-star wizard here to start, which is nice, because that is part of our comp. Alright, I'm going to leave that bandit in for this round. Okay, nice. Hopefully the bandit stun can lead us to victory here. And the P.E.K.K.A, nice. And that 3-star wizard actually really helped out a ton there. Alright, so we do have our entire build here. Let's sell the bandit off now. Do get another 3-star. I am going to cycle the Mega Knight. Alright, we do have 2 3-stars, which with this modifier is extremely helpful. Our opponent does have a 3-star as well, but I think we are going to actually take this relatively easily. He has kind of a squishy build there with all those goblins. We have our build, we're just trying to upgrade it now. Alright, so it's a nice executioner upgrade there. Okay, we have plenty of elixir now. The issue is we need one of these other guys to go out because they are holding our cards. Okay, one of them does go out, so I sell immediately to try to find some cards that we are looking for here. 3-star Barb on the bench. There's P.E.K.K.A. There's Executioner. There we go. There's Mega Knight. There we go. Now we're starting to cook. We do have 4 3-stars here. And he does have 3 3-stars, but our build is just so much more tanky than his. Even though this is a very inexpensive build, this is just a tanky build. And again, we take the win there relatively easily. Overall, I gotta say, this build actually surprised me with how good it can be when you get it fully leveled up. I don't even think we had one round where one game where we actually got it fully leveled up, and it was still very, very tanky. Honestly, I kind of like this build. It's a very inexpensive build, so if you are playing with the King or with Elixir Long, this could be a very, very good build for you to go for. If you've made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing, give this video a like, and until next time, we'll see you later.